who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy
Second
playing
place.
first base. Who? The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
This. Hi, hello. Hello, Mickey. And I see a I see a mythic. How are we tonight? I'm sitting here with something that's bordering on a migraine, so just kind of chilling. But should have done this a few days ago, more than a few days ago. But also, I should see a therapist. So other things we need to do in life. Hi, drink water. Drink water. Water. It is very important to drink water, yes. Alright, please tell me that the mic's actually picking up, because I swear sometimes I have trust issues. Hi. I got this one off of Flirt Kit, and it's not technically late, but also, they were hoping to have it done, like, 2 weeks ago, and I feel bad. Anyway, it's a visual novel, because I am weak to those. And it looked cute, and it looked kind of Alice in Wonderland-y. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. I know my start time was a little bit weird today. Oh well. I'm not planning on being here super long, but we are aware. We are aware. What do you mean we are aware? What does that mean? Hi, yeah, I'm a new wanderer to loose lands. Welcome aboard my express. We travel to all sorts of distant places. You never know what you're gonna get. Hi, it's good to have you here. Hopefully you enjoy the streams.
And one very lonely, very dead Yankee.
Are you... Why did that not work? Hi, Colin. Why did that not work? Everything's been broken lately. I've been trying to reset OBS, get it all realigned for the past week. Piecemeal, one thing at a time. And apparently now we're finding out my redeems are broken again. Hi, Colin. We're having a medium shell taco Monday. Ooh. I made spaghetti last night that I was going to reheat today. So I'll do that after stream. Be careful when eating, they might be haunted. Haunted taco? See? Yeah. I'm gonna, stream's not gonna be super long, but I made nachos with ground beef and cheese. It's like having tacos. That's just a walking taco. I mean, where I grew up, like we legitimately had like walking tacos that were we used like Fritos, but or sometimes at home we'll use like Doritos. And, like just like the nacho cheese Doritos, and then put the ground beef and cheese on them. So good. Thank you kindly for the eggy treat. Eggy didn't work the way Eggy's supposed to work, and I'm kind of mad about it. But I'm always mad at either OBS, YouTube Studio, or both. So kind of annoyed that didn't work. What else is new? You know, dropping by to say hi. Gotta go eat dinner, do some work. It's good to see you, Scion. And like, I know I haven't streamed in like a week now, so I'll just have to manual Iggy. Oh, I mean, I don't know about that one. That one. Let's see if I test it there.
No, officer, there's no show in here.
Yeah, no, it's just straight out not working right now. You're still connected, right? Hang on, let me make sure that everything's connected on YouTube Studio's side. And thank you for hosting this weary traveler in your lands. You are very welcome. It is lovely to have you. Also, why did I... Apparently... I'm gonna have to fix that one page at a time. Wait. Okay, if I do all that, does it work now?
Eggy! No, officer, there's no showing here.
No, it still doesn't work. Okay, you know what? Eggy can wait, because Eggy decided it's not working. That is a future Salix issue. Current Salix is just gonna go ahead and start the game, because she's not feeling super, but she wants to play, and she wants to hang out, and she wants to get a little bit of story done. Especially since she still needs to finish Star Rail. The special program is this Friday. I've been putting that off this whole patch. I've only gotten an hour in, or like 3 hours in, but like in Salix time, that's basically an hour in. So she's got to do Star Rail at some point this week. And Genshin updates tomorrow, and I've got things to do. This game contains sequences of flashing lights. You can disable the effect in the options menu. Chapter 1. Old Friends. Here, my last healing spell. I've run out of mana. Appreciate it, friend. Sorry for my blunder back there. Don't worry, we can't win this fight without you anyway. Hey guys, I know it's important to harness the power of friendship and all, but can you give me a hand here already? It's fine, I can hold it a while longer on my own. The archer and warrior desperately fend off the attacks of the gigantic creature in front of them. Finally, back in formation. Come on, we have to use that before it starts attacking again. Indeed, it would be a waste not to use it here. Alright, let me start the ritual. Faster! Can't you see the size of that thing? Calm down, friend. I'm here to protect us. It's ready! Unleash it! The party gives the warrior some space. She raises her sword and fixes her stance. They all hold their breath. A magic circle shines and its power encircles the warrior. Begone, Queen Slime! By the powers bestowed upon me, I shall banish you to the dark world. Somni Slash! Eh? Oh shit, it crashed again. It's the third time in a row now.
Shit.
I almost know the whole dialogue by heart already. Why did this book have to happen at the end of such a long cutscene? That sucks. Having to redo a whole cutscene because of something like that. Oh, I'm so sorry, my guy. Ouch. That hurts. I push myself away from the computer. It's well past 10 o'clock. Well, I guess I'll quit for now. I lean on the back of my chair and sigh. Although there's not a single cell in my body doubting that I love developing games, at times like this I honestly find myself wondering if programming was the right career choice. It makes no sense. I didn't even touch this part of the code. I scowl at the screen. Healing Quest was supposed to be a simple RPG that our indie studio started 6 months ago. It's an original take on a classic genre that scratches the itch for good times. Letting my arm strap beside the chair, I conclude that it's time to wrap up the remote work for today. I wanted to fix the bug now because tomorrow will be a busy day at the studio. We'll meet the new artist who's been hired to work on Healing Quest and just show how small we are. They appointed me, a programmer, as the new artist's guide for the first few months. I have no idea who they are though. Didn't even have time to skim through their resume. Hopefully they're patient enough to tolerate my humor. Or rather, the lack of it. Huh? I reach for my cell phone and spot a new message from an old friend. Barbara? Boy, I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, I feel like I should apologize outright. I am going to butcher these names. And I'm going to feel bad the whole time. Like, I am not going to do well with these names. And I'm going to feel awful about it. Haven't seen her in a while. Like, hey, Wynn. How's your lame ass doing? very flat from sitting all day, every day. And you? What color is your hair nowadays? Want to find out? I'm starting a new Castles and Champions campaign and was wondering if you wanted to play too. Castles and Champions? That sure brings me back. It's been a while since I last played a tabletop RPG. Barbara is actually an excellent game master. I used to spend entire afternoons trying to escape her plot twists. Good times. I start typing out an answer. Sure, sounds fun. Cool. The first session will be on Saturday, 3 p.m. at my place. Awesome. Got it. I set my phone down for a moment, but after some pondering, I pick it up again. So, what have you been up to? Oh, you want to know? I've been learning tarot. Tarot, huh? Figures. You've always been into mystic stuff. Did you find a mysterious book containing a deck of magic cards and accidentally unleash its power onto the world? Did you know? Anyway, shall I give you a rundown? Well... Barbara is recording a voice message. When she gets going, there's no stopping her. I guess I have no choice but to press play. First of all, tarot reading is usually seen as a form of divination, a way of predicting the future. But actually, it's more about looking deeply at the present in order to understand it. That sounds less occult than I expected. So there are 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana, making it a total of 78 cards. The minor arcana have 4 suits, just like a deck of playing cards. Actually, it seems like tarot cards were originally used to play games. By the way, do you know what the 4 suits mean? I have a vague idea. I've looked at tarot here and there just kind of half-heartedly before. But would I be confident in saying that out loud to somebody? No. Nope. Enlighten me. Which one do you want to know about? Oops. Very well. Let's talk about the suit of cups. It's associated with the element fire and with creative energy. So it's like that spark that initiates everything. Inspiration, passion, sudden impulse that propels you forward. So I guess that means something like impetus? Diamonds. Alright, diamonds. As you may expect, it has to do with wealth, but it's not really about money per se. Think worldly, mundane. Humans can't just live off ideals, right? As such, its element is earth. You know how in order to harvest crops, you gotta work the field consistently, every day? It's about that sort of steady effort. Got it. So steadiness, I guess. Hearts. Of course, there's the suite of hearts, which is also known as cups. A chalice filled with water, if you will, which is the element it represents. It's about those shapeless feelings that run as deep as the ocean, the bonds between people. Basically, this suit tells you to open your heart and face your emotions. Hearts equals emotions. Easy enough to remember. Spades. So there's spades, the coldest of the suits, the chilling blade of a sword. This one is associated with wind. It represents reason, knowledge, truth. And since you can't cross blades on your own, it's also about dialogue. Okay, spades, being sharp, using logic. Got it. I guess that's all of tarot suits. For a moment, I wonder if Barbara's going to send another voice memo, but I see she's typing now. So now, ask the cards a question. Okay. How can I solve the queen slime bug? Deep stuff, man. But fine. I'll draw a random card for you. Even though I don't believe in the stuff, my heart skips a beat in anticipation for an answer from beyond. Lumi! Hi, Lumi! How are you? Wix is doing a short strem, and we're learning about tarot, which she's taking as a good thing. Because she hasn't looked at her tarot deck in a minute. What do you think? Let's start doing daily readings before stream starts? this was Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, same difference, right? If it was Yu-Gi-Oh, Chance would be all over it. Yeah, it's another short novel that I got from, this one I got from Lurkit, actually. It wasn't Key Miller, it was Lurkit. But it's a visual novel, and it looked cute, and I feel bad because I guarantee you I'm not going to be able to pronounce most of these names. And it's 3 of Cups. Interesting. Wow, okay. What does that mean? Good question. I haven't gotten that far in my studies yet. I look away from the screen for a moment to stare at the imaginary camera that would capture my exasperated expression. I see. What? No biting comeback? You must be really tired. Why'd you offer me a reading then, quack? Quack quack? Quack quack? Despite how tired I am, I let out a small chuckle even as I rubbed my forehead in pain at the lame pun. It's been a while since we've had this sort of back and forth. Quack quack? Next form, I'm finally going to get my feathers, and it's going to be a duck. What do you think? I'll get back to you on Saturday. Be ready for some high-level comical exchanges. Roger. Have a good night. I'll leave my phone on the desk and lean once more on the back of my chair. Magical card readings aside, playing an RPG would be a great change of pace. I've been too focused on work. The last time I hung out with friends was months ago. In fact, how long has it been since Barbara and I became friends? 5, 7, 10 years now? I can't believe it was that long ago. I slide back to my computer and start browsing social networks for some long-forgotten high school pictures. It takes me a while, but soon a photo comes up on the screen. Cute. Yep, that's me, Barbara, and some other people from, apparently, a very long time ago. It's pretty funny how Barbara and I still talk to each other after all that time. I guess we kept sharing the same nerdy interests, such as tabletop RPGs. The other two, however. Yeah, there are some people I haven't talked to in a very, very long time. God, I'm getting old. I turn off the computer and proceed with my daily pre-bed routine of brushing my teeth, putting on pajamas, and contemplating the emptiness of life. 10 minutes later, I'm laying face down and trying really hard not to think about that damn bug in Healing Quest. I make an effort to think about the upcoming campaign instead. That's when I wonder. Who else did she invite to the table? The wizard is never late. They're always arrive when they're most needed. Hi, Fairy. How are you tonight? There. Well, I'm glad Headpat's working at least. Eggy refuses to work, and I tried it 3 separate times after messing with it, but... Thank you for the Headpat. How are you? Huh? Who else did you invite to the table? Could there be anyone I know? How's the VN? It's okay. We're still really early in. But so far we've learned that the MC is a programmer, that there is a bug at the end of a very long cutscene that he cannot figure out, and that he's playing TTRPGs with friends on Saturday. Nah, even if there were, it's been so long that we're probably different people altogether. We were all just a bunch of stupid kids. And some things are better left in the past anyway. But I guess things could have also gone differently. Was there even a right choice back then? I was even more exhausted than I am right now, as if my mana had been running on fumes for a long time. Head pounding, legs numbing, stomach growling, but I barely felt any of it. My thoughts kept going back and forth between solving the math problem in front of me and figuring out how much time I had left. Finish this worksheet, drop by the library, return the books that were due today, borrow another one, and then rush to meet Mina. Shit, I'm already late. I have to get going now. The worksheet will just have to remain incomplete. I ran my books and pencil case into my backpack and quickly zip it up. I'm ready to get up from my desk when the classroom door suddenly opens. When? I'm not really sure how exactly it happened. I guess my keychain got stuck on something as I tried to sling my backpack over my shoulder. Or maybe I just lost my best balance from being caught off guard. All I know is the next second I'm on the floor and my bag's contents have spilled all over. Worksheets, textbooks, binders, pencils, and a set of dice. Oh, crap. In a daze, I lean forward to begin gathering my scattered items. Wen, are you okay? I look up to see my old friend's hand extend towards me. Considering how mad she got last time we talked, the gesture is definitely a surprise. Yeah, of course, I just tripped. Hesitantly, I accept her hand. But the moment I put weight on my left foot, I stagger and almost fall back down. Thankfully, she grips my elbows, keeping me steady. Huh. I forgot how strong she was. Oh, I guess my foot fell asleep. Sorry, I'll just... Jeez, when? Her voice comes out startlingly loud, resounding through the empty classroom. You have to take care of yourself. I once said her words, but can't bring myself to say anything back. My head hurts. I'm hungry. It feels like 1,000 needles are pricking at my leg from every angle. Now my friend's strengthening grip on my elbow makes me aware of how a new, unfamiliar pain spreading from my neck to the tips of my fingers. I'm doing my best. My voice comes out no more than a whisper, and I'm not sure if she even heard me. Perhaps that's for the best. Still, she pulls me up once again. Can you stand? I tap my foot on the floor a few times, making sure it responds to stimulus. Yeah. Sighing in relief, she lets me go and crouches down to pick up some of my fallen books. I bend down and follow suit, gathering the worksheets that flew all over. After a few moments of awkward silence, she speaks up. By the way, I'm sorry I snapped at you yesterday. Huh. That was unexpected. It's okay, really. We're cool. The clock's ticking feels louder by the minute, and a new wave of anxiety reminds me to hurry to my after-school commitment. My friend moves further away to pick up the dice that's scattered across the classroom. The dice. Another reminder of an unfulfilled promise.
Huh?
Wow, they sure laid it far. If we were playing with Barbara, these rolls would all count as ones. I chuckle at that. You're right. She's strict about that, but has no qualms about chucking dice at people. You're right about that. Oh look, a natural 20. The atmosphere surrounding us suddenly feels a lot less heavy. Lucky me. She picks up the die and brings it back to me, a look of resolve on her face. It's been a while. Think you'll be able to make it today? I gulp. I try to look away from her steady gaze, and my eyes land on the clock. The ticking is so loud now I can't even hear my thoughts. I take the die back and shut it in its box, effectively turning away from her as I answer. I don't think so. Really? Again? Yeah, sorry. Someone's waiting for me. I can't be late. I'm already late. I can't afford to waste any more time. I finally sit my bag and lurch towards the door. But a hand grabs my wrist and holds me in place. I just wanted to know if there's anything wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. There's a lot wrong, actually. For one, when did I start feeling so guilty just talking to one of my best friends? Are you sure? Because I've actually been trying to talk to you for weeks, you know? She was right. I knew she was, but still. Make a run for it, stand my ground, blame it on exams. I guess. Huh. I know my priorities, and I'm determined to stick to them. Dropping the ball was not an option. I was sure my study effort would pay off eventually. Eventually pay off. Look, today really is no good. She doesn't seem satisfied. So I add, well, we can talk tomorrow, okay? After classes. Tomorrow I have a rehearsal, remember? Alas, that was not an option. I guess I'll blame it on upcoming exams. We were in our 3rd year of high school, after all. College entrance exams were always looming over us. You know how it is. Finals are around the corner, not to mention all the admission tests. I really have to focus on studying right now. I was sure it would work. Logically speaking, it was the best answer. That's the same thing you told me the last 2 times. Or so I thought. I'll make a run for it. I reminded myself the very reason why I was in a rush. Nina. That was all the impetus necessary to get me going. Sorry, I'll catch you later. I twist my wrist, pulling away from her grip, and head for the door. Surely this will have consequences, but my mind is elsewhere right now. However, she's much more agile than me, and quickly circles around, blocking my way. You're really never here anymore. Ouch. It'll only be a couple of minutes. Can't you spare that much? You're right. I'm sorry I've left you hanging like that. In the end, when I thought about how she must have felt, I knew I had to give in. You did leave me hanging. A lot. But I'm glad we can finally talk. My friend stares intently into my eyes before asking, has anything happened to Nina? Was it that obvious? No, she's fine. In fact, she's waiting. If everything's fine, why have you and I been talking less and less to each other? Ouch, again. She had a good point. We and Barbara used to hang out every other day. But things weren't so simple. If only I could explain it. It's just... Truth is, I think it's just in your head. We're okay, it's fine, really. Oh. Wait, does that mean I need double of everything? So I couldn't do that one right now anyway. In the end, I had no idea what she wanted me to say. And I didn't want to let anyone down. I tried to smile and sound confident as I could, despite the burning doubts consuming me from inside. I could feel her expectations being thrown out as she sighed in disappointment. I hoped you'd at least be honest with me. In the end, the past cannot be changed. I was too young to even understand the situation I was in. Another day at work. I've been pretty burnt out lately, but these home office days helped improve my mood. That and the news of the new tabletop RPG campaign starting this weekend. Anyway, our studio is quite small and young-lived. After a few attempts at making mobile games, we managed to release a successful one that keeps us running nowadays. It was a very compelling clicker game about bunnies. Even I had to stop myself from playing it after 2 months of intense bunny civilization grinding. Anyway, now that we have some money to spare, we're able to invest our time and effort into games with more creative freedom. And so, Healing Quest came into being.
Hola.
Good morning, Len. Oh, hey, morning, Bia? Yep. I feel bad because I don't know how to say these names, and there's nobody saying these things.
Yo.
Yo, Wen, my dude, have you heard? Morning. Heard what? I figured it's time to have a little chat before diving right into work. The new hire, they're coming in today, right? Yep, I don't know anything about them, though. Anna from the art team was raving about it. It'll definitely be a load off her back to have one more person on board. Yeah, but that's not all. Seems like she's been following their work for quite a while. Oh, you're in the know. Give me the deets. Augusto slides his chair over to our side of the desk.
Yay.
Is it a girl? Is she cute? Yeah, it gives him a knowing look and sighs. All I know is their work is, I quote, nostalgic, but also so alive. Just what we need. So try not to scare them away, alright? I'm so friendly, though. When's the one that should watch that scowl? So cold. I'm in power saving mode. Thank you very much. Huh. That said, I unintentionally crack a smile at the programming team's morning banter. It makes me feel like some of my worries are not that bad after all. However, one glance at the glitched screen of Healing Quest brings me back to the harsh reality of work. Hey, Win, I just found another bug. I feel veins twitching on my forehead. Is it game-breaking? Because I'm still working on that Queen's Lane crash. No, it's just some minor physics quirks. I'll put it on the backlog. I struggle not to look at the whiteboard with the backlog cards. Every time I glance at that pile of work, I feel my heart skipping a beat. As my colleagues return to their desks, I whisper to myself, focus, man, focus. I spend some time tracking down the Slime Queen bug. Before I know it, it's already time for the meeting with the new artist. I'm expected to greet them at room 3 if I recall correctly.
With bombs.
Hey everyone, take a seat. Kawua? Should be here shortly. I do as I'm told. As soon as I land my butt in my chair, the project manager starts with his usual talk. It's so nice we're expanding our team. We can finally make bigger games with even more passion. Remember how it was when we started, right, Win? You've been here since the beginning, after all. I feel like I had this conversation 10 times already. Yeah, sure, hard times. I remember when. 2 short knocks at the door interrupt me. It's the newcomer. Thank God. I like him already. A slim and tall guy walks into the room. His stylish looks give him strong designer vibes. Hey Kakua, welcome. Have a seat. This is Andre Wen Xian, but we call him Wen. He's our lead programmer and one of our oldest employees around. Oh, hey, excuse me. He approaches me and extends his hand. After giving a firm handshake, he says, Nice to meet you, Wen. I heard you're going to show me around the studio today, is that right? Maybe I should show him my dark humor or put on a happy face. Maybe something in between? There isn't much to see, duty calls. Sure, I'll show you around. I said hello. Habibi. Sure, I'll show you around. Nice to meet you too. And sure, I'll show you around. Feel free to ask me anything. Things can be overwhelming at first. self-care, I'll get you. Self-care would be stopping stream. So we're not quite there yet. Hi.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Here's some advice. The blue chairs are the oldest, so avoid them for your back's sake. Did you eat at least? Not supper yet? I'm going to when I get off. I've got some spaghetti to heat back up. It's just a short stream today. Just a little into hang out a little bit and do this game that I got off start the game that I got off of Flirt Kit. Unnecessary. I hope you're doing okay. Make sure that you take some time and you relax and you just unwind. Get cheese. I've got cheese. I could just eat some cheese. Hey, all our chairs are top quality. Chico protests and the sudden movement makes the back of his chair propel him forward. I'll keep an eye out. We talk about some boring office stuff, and 10 minutes later I'm touring him into our workspace. And here's our official management board. I feel a piercing pain in my chest. I fail to avoid looking at the backlog task list.
Oh. Now
that is a long backlog. Second pain crosses through my veins. I visibly flinch. Yeah, I suppose. I quickly take him to the artist section to avoid further questioning. And last but not least, this is where you'll be working. Anna and Bento will be your teammates. Bito? The artist section consists of 2 joint desks where 2 pairs of people can sit across from each other. Anna and Bito were bent over their drawing tablets. They stopped to stretch and exchange greetings with their new lead artist. Before I know it, they're already discussing Healing West's art style. Oh my gosh, the pixel art in this game is so cute. It's so heartwarming and nostalgic. I remember staring at the screen for hours when playing my favorite RPGs and tried to reproduce the characters and monsters sprites pixel by pixel on the computer. Anna and Bito chuckle along with Kakao as they exchange stories about their career's origins. I see that as my cue to end the tour and swiftly leave them to talking. I go back to my desk to squeeze in some work before the next meeting. As I go about the other meetings of the day, I keep seeing the artists talking and laughing warmly. I'm very impressed by how fast Kakao befriended them, considering he's effectively their new boss. It's not that simple to start a hierarchical bound relationship like that. Maybe he just makes people feel comfortable around him. I guess we'll find out. Just like me for real. Just like me for real, for real. Home sweet home. Or something like that. The days have been so hectic, I've barely had time to clean my place. It's gotten to the point where queen slime might sprout out of a corner. I shudder at the thought and begin picking up and folding some shirts. I open a drawer to stuff them into, but realize it's already overflowing with haphazardly thrown in pieces of clothing. Man, when did it get this bad? Am I becoming a workaholic? Sighing, I kneel down and start pulling out the messy shirts to fold them properly. Just think of this as Tetris win. It'll be done in no time. Liz takes me back. I hold an old t-shirt in front of me. The washed-out image of a group of armor-clad heroes from my favorite cartoon as a kid fills me with nostalgia. It was a birthday gift from my high school days. If I'm not mistaken, the day I got this... But never mind that, I gotta clean up and sleep. The day I got this, I move over to the PC and quickly look for the old photo I had uncovered the other day. Yep, I got the shirt from her that day. I haven't worn it in forever, but the attachment still lingers, despite the fact that it's been years since we last talked. Barbara, who was trying really hard to put cat ears on my head back then, on the other hand, keeps popping up and dragging me into human interactions to this day. I suppose I'm grateful to her, since I do tend not to seek out other people too often, or knowing there's a wheel spin with my ackies. I appreciate you not using the wheel spin, especially the day I've had a headache bordering on a migraine most of the day. I do need to start using that more, though, to be fair. I've also thought about readjusting the price of a lot of the redeems. Being nice and lowering most of the costs. Haven't quite decided yet, though. Oh no, I've spent most of my points on Iggy's, that's the problem. Iggy? Okay, I messed with it earlier. And apparently Iggy still didn't want to work. Like, here, let's...
At one very lonely, very
Yeah,
dead
see, it's just not working for some reason. And I don't know what it is, because I even went back in YouTube Studio. Like, it's on. It's set. But, like, if I hit test, nothing happens. So I don't know what's going on. Nothing happens if I try to get it to do anything, so... I don't know what the problem is. Let's refund all the smaller point redeems. See about that. If you need a tech day, let me know. I will. I just sometimes things decide they're gonna die, and I don't know how to fix them. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and I don't know why it's not working. Not a clue, because everything looks like it should be working. Like, it's got a bunch of the expressions, it's got the item toggle on, like, it's got the timers. If you open the Twitch thing, it's connected to the Twitch redeem. But if I hit test, nothing happens. Oh, that one worked. That's the only one that worked. Of course, that's the one that worked. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to have you. I'm the kind of guy who stays in his lane. But tomorrow I think I'm going to spend money that I don't technically have to get date everything. Because I need to pick me up. I need to pick me up.
Let's go gambling!
Play that for a bit. See, I don't know why things are broken. Because apparently Model Gam is not working either. Like, what is this? Hey, you want to tell me why you're not working now?
Let's go gambling!
Yeah, that straight up didn't do anything. Can't tell you why. Not the slightest clue. Everything's broken. Gamma no work? No. And I don't know why. Because, are you guys at least hearing Mix It Up go off? Like, are the noises working at least? Not the foggiest clue why that's not working. Like, hang on, if I go to... Like, if I do this, for example. Yeah, part of it I think is probably Mix It Up, because, like, Mix It Up's not working either. But some of it's connected to just YouTube Studio outright, and that one's not working either. So, I don't know what's going on. I apologize. Which is why it's like, are you at least hearing the Mix It Up sounds? I'm told that's why I'm single now, but I did have a girlfriend back then. this day, I'm not sure how it all started or why it ended. All I have left are a few fond memories and a nagging sense of failure. I was supposed to be cleaning my room and getting some sleep, so why am I taking a stroll down memory lane all of a sudden? I get up and start folding clothes again. There's no need to get all wistful now of all times. Besides, the RPG session is coming up. Not like my days of hanging out with friends are in the past. That's right. I hope the new RPG campaign is just the beginning. I miss having fun with people. Yesterday's cheerful chatter about the game's sprites echo in my head. I bet someone sociable like Hal's got no problem keeping up with a bunch of people. I grumble to myself as I shut the drawer, now only slightly less messy than before, and decide this is enough for the day. It's time to get some sleep. Friday the 13th.
Take a fucking sip, babes.
Hydrate. Okay, so that, yeah, I couldn't tell you why some things are working, why some aren't. The longer that things are not doing what they're supposed to do, the more it bothers me, actually. Like... yeah, the longer things don't do what they're supposed to do, the more it bothers me, actually. That's a future Salix issue. That is not a current Salix issue. Current Salix is probably going to go ahead and wrap up for the day, actually, because her head is starting to hurt worse again. Which sucks, because I haven't streamed in a while. I didn't want it to go for a while. But, yeah, I'm probably going to call it for now. Can I save? Do you have a quick save? Okay, so you've got autosave, but let me quick save, and then... thanks for stream. Thanks for hanging out. I know it was like super short and not very exciting, but I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me. I'm gonna go take more more headache pills. Thank you guys for spending some time with me, and I hope I see you again soon. It was cozy story time. Take care. Yeah, I want to start doing more of that, or like reading them for YouTube, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But I think I'm just gonna end. To be honest, I'm just gonna call it tonight, and then hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Bye bye.